The Alchemist. Hello? Hello? The moon in the Great Hall seems much more excited than you do. Oh, shit. Excuse me. Have you heard of Nicholas Flamel? I've heard of him. He's a famous alchemist. You are so knowledgeable. Nicholas Flamel is the most accomplished alchemist of all of magical history. He even created the Philosopher's Stone. The Philosopher's Stone, they say it can do all sorts of things. And even create the elixir of life, which can make the drinker immortal. I suppose Mr. Flamel does look rather old. He's over 600 years old at this point. Wonder what he's doing at Hogwarts. As you may have noticed, we have a special guest. Let us all give a warm welcome to Mr. Nicholas Flamel. Mr. Flamel is preparing for a rare lecture at St. Mungo's and has an opportunity for interested students. Be advised, only the most reliable students will be selected. Allow me to explain. Nicholas Flamel is looking for student volunteers to assist him. When an amazing opportunity, we have to volunteer. Mr. Flamel rarely leaves his home in Devon. We may never see an opportunity like this again. I won't let you go through this alone. If we get picked, we are going to have so much fun. Being selected may not be so easy. Dumbledore said that Flamel only accepts the best. Someone looks eager to volunteer. I wonder what's got Horn so interested. With alchemy, one can unlock the ability to live forever or turn objects into gold. That sort of power does seem like something Mueller would appreciate. But I just want to learn about the world and gain as much knowledge as I can. With that all said and done, what do you think about the study of alchemy? I find myself thinking that alchemy meddles with nature. Some powers aren't meant for mere mortals like us. That's all the more reason to volunteer. I need to make sure you and Mueller don't get yourselves into trouble. Thank you. It is a great honor to visit your prestigious school. Those who wish to volunteer should familiarize themselves with the subject of alchemy. I will meet with you and test your knowledge before selecting the 3 most promising volunteers. I expect great things from Hogwarts students. Good luck to you all. Let's go to the library. I hope you are ready to study. If we learn enough about alchemy to impress Mr. Flamel, we may get chosen. We'll accompany him to St. Mungo's Hospital and help him give his lecture. What's wrong? All the alchemy books have already been checked out. We'll never get picked to assist Mr. Flamel if we can't even study. We'll never get picked. Oh, I already said that. Looks like Mueller has plenty of research materials. Let's ask if she's willing to share. Would you mind sharing some of your books on alchemy with me and Penny? If you wanted these books, you should have gotten here sooner and checked them out. What a shame, seems my chances of being chosen has just went up. Why should I share with you and increase the competition? I wouldn't think the most powerful witch at Hogwarts would worry about a little competition. Someone as brilliant as you ought to be chosen no matter who else is in the mix. You can look at my research materials on alchemy, but only the books I've already read. That's all the studying we can do before Mr. Flamel meets with the students. So thanks for letting us study the books. That made a difference. The material is way too complex for you to understand. But you can't even identify the three goals. Cryosopia, or turning common metals into gold, and everyone knows about the elixir of life. The pancreas that kept Nicholas Flamel alive for so long. The third goal of alchemy. Solvent? Salvation? I don't know. Solvent. Perhaps you have got something to offer after all. Turn objects to gold and pancreas, curing diseases, like I understand, but why a universal solvent is considered just as important to alchemists is beyond me. A solution that can dissolve anything would be useful in making potions. Most of the time we just use water, but that's the best universal solvent I can think of. He'll be choosing the 3 volunteers soon. Students are probably gathering in the Great Hall. Hello everyone. You made it. It's just about to start selecting the volunteers. Thank you all for coming. I can see how we have a lot of eager students. We have precious little time until my lecture starts. 3 of you will be selected to join me and assist me as needed. So without further ado, allow me to question each of you and test. Penny, Mila, and I have gotten all our questions right so far, so you have put much time into studying. Would you be so kind to give me your names? Very good, it's nice to meet you all. The 3 of answer the most questions correctly. Miss Hayward named the top facilities for the pursuit of alchemical, and which alchemical, alchemical. What is the phenomenon of turning common metals into gold called? Fuck. Cryosopia, cryoprasia, crystallization. It's one of these two. That one. Fuck. That one. You 3 answered my questions correctly and showed your potential. Congratulations, you have been selected. Please don't. I wouldn't want any unfortunate accidents to cause injury or death. I will be taking my nap now. Please take some time to prepare for departure. Receptions. We made it to St. Mungo's. It's just as busy as the last time I visited. At least no one I know is ill or injured this time. Welcome to St. Mungo's Hospital for Magical Maladies and Injuries. Thank you for agreeing to be my assistants. Before my lecture in the alchemy room, I want to take a moment to establish my expectations. What are the 3 rules? I need a affable, trustworthy volunteer to help me demonstrate. In addition, I require an intelligent, detail-oriented volunteer to take notes. Seek a capable, observant volunteer to keep an eye on the crowd for anything untoward. You never know who might be lurking in the shadows, eager to use alchemy for evil ends. My lecture will include a special surprise, one that certain folk may find especially tempted. I've heard your expectations for the roles your assistants will fulfill. Excellent. I would very much appreciate your assistance in making this decision. First role requires someone trustworthy, affable, and with expertise in alchemical. Who would you recommend? I think Penny's the right choice. She's trustworthy, affable, and the potions expert. We think alike. I was going to suggest the same. The one who will help me demonstrate alchemical techniques will be Penny Hayward. Note taker, we need someone intelligent with attention to detail. I think I'd be a good choice for this role. Then perhaps Mila should take notes. The student volunteer who will serve as a note taker will be Mila Snide. Don't take this responsibility lightly. The headmaster mentioned you as someone who can be relied on upon potentially dangerous situations. You can count on me. I'll keep a close eye on the audience. Very good. Let's go to the alchemy room. It's nearly time for the lecture to begin. The alchemy room at St. Mungo's. This must be where St. Mungo's brews store healing potions. Amazing. Interest in Mr. Famel's lecture is quite high. I've never seen so many healers in one place. Thank you all for inviting me to give a lecture. Please forgive me if I'm a bit rusty. Today's lecture is about success and failure and how they are both necessary for a pursuit of knowledge. He wants me to keep an eye on the crowd. To illustrate my point, I brought a very special item. Behold. You may be wondering what this object is and how it relates to my lecture. Allow me to explain. Mr. Famel brought a failed attempt at creating the Philosopher's Stone with him. The Philosopher's Stone is the ultimate goal of alchemy. It can pull on life and turn objects into gold. That failed stone was one of my earlier attempts. I keep it to remind me of the importance of perseverance. By showing it to you today, I hope to inspire you all not to give up on achieving your dreams. So that's a failed attempt at creating the Philosopher's Stone. Said he bought it to inspire people to achieve their goals in life. It's just one of my many things that makes me an excellent Slytherin. Like you all seem to share an ambitious nature. I have goals too, and they often involve doing what I can to protect others from harm. This has been a lecture. Was a complete success. We will return to Hogwarts soon. I'll apparate us to Hogsmeade once the crowd dies down. A day like this reminds me of the vigor of my youth, but that was a long time ago. After that, I would appreciate a tour of the castle, and I know 3 students who would make ideal hosts. Keep in mind I'm not much for walking these days. A few fitting locations will be enough. Excellent. I'm excited to tour such a revered institution of learning and see how you students work nowadays. I was expecting someone to try to attempt to steal the stone. I don't see Mueller. We were supposed to meet you and plan our Hogwarts tour. She may be up to something even worse. She's probably up to something. I'm not sure what it is. She didn't even try anything during Femel's lecture. We will have to plan our Hogwarts tour without Mueller for now. Let's pick out the places we think Femel would appreciate most and plan our tour. We just planned a brilliant tour. Even without Mueller's help, we'll show Mr. Femel the potions classroom first. We'll walk Mr. Femel up the golden staircase, showing him the magical paintings along the way. That will give Femel plenty of chances to rest as we stop to admire the art. Assuming Mueller hasn't checked them all out again, if Femel wants to visit any other locations, we'll take him wherever he wants to go. I hope Mr. Femel has woken up from his nap by now. It's a letter from Mr. Femel. He says he needs to meet us in the Great Hall right away. It's terrible, unthinkable, catastrophic. Mr. Femel, what's wrong? There's an emergency, one that could put your fellow students at risk. Speaking of which, I don't see Miss Snide with you. The failed stone is missing. I'm afraid so. Ever since we returned to Hogwarts, I haven't been able to find it. You said it was the result of unsuccessful experiment, but it's still a potent magical object. Its power is unstable and limited, but it can still do harm. What could have possibly happened to it? Do you have a theory? Someone may have stolen it. The great powers of alchemy being the case, bring great temptation, be it they for wealth or power or eternal life. You know who I suspect. About your fellow students meddling in powers beyond their capabilities. That sounds like someone we know. Has seen Mueller ever since we returned from St. Mungo's, apparating to Hogsmeade and returned to the castle. Mueller asked to go over her lecture notes. We did so. I admired her attention to detail and gave her a few photos. I bid her good day and laid down for my nap. When I awoke, the failed stone was gone. Whether she took it or not, we still need to find her and talk to her. But an unstable object like that will yield unpredictable results. It could lead to an alchemical catastrophe. Let's split up. Mr. Femel, please inform Professor Dumbledore of the situation. Penny and I will look for Mueller. Her friends, Barnaby and Esmeralda, may know where she is. And there's Esmeralda and Barnaby. They might know where Mueller is. I should talk to them. Don't try to stop us. We are not abusing these puffskins. I'm not here for that. I'm looking for Mueller. If you have seen her, please tell me. Funny you mentioned that. Shut it. I mean, I haven't seen anything. We haven't seen Mueller since you all left for that precious lecture. I have a feeling you know more than you're letting on. You can try, but know this, so then stick together. We never betray our own. Hey, I know you're holding something back. I'm not going anywhere until I find out where Mila is. Mila was in the southern common room not long ago. She was boasting about something, but I didn't understand what she was saying. If you say one more word, I'll turn you into a puffskin and toss you into the Black Lake. Why should I tell you where Mila is? It's not like we are friends or anything. Think about it this way, I'm not looking to get anyone into trouble, but Mila may be in trouble if I don't find her. I just want to make sure she's safe. Trying to reason with you. If you don't talk to me for my sake, do it for Mila's sake. Got a hold of an important alchemical object. She wants to use it to brew the elixir of life. When I saw her last, she was on her way to the potions classroom. I need to get to the potions classroom and stop Mila. Mila, stop. Don't come any closer. I'm about to brew the elixir of life. That's not a real philosopher's stone. Whatever you are trying to do won't work the way you want it to. That's my chance to put my mark on the world. It's too late to try and stop me. There's nothing you can do from way over there. You threw a potion at me? What are you, a child? You're ruining my big moment. Mr. Famel said the failed stone is dangerous. If you try to use it, someone could get hurt. Also said not to give up on your dreams. I'm not letting you ruin this for me. I'm going to brew the elixir of life and become a legendary witch. You don't have to brew the elixir of life to become legendary. We are... Oh, what? I don't know about that. But right now, you're in my way. I'm not backing down. You're not leaving me any choice. Whatever it takes, I won't let you use that stone. I need a break. You can still handle yourself in the duel. I'll give you that. I haven't given up yet. I'm just getting warmed up. Mr. Wibbithy hopping in here. Think I'm interrupting something. You've got to help me. I'd love to, but I really only came to find my missing pet frog. No, don't touch that. Oh. Oh no, give me back my stone, you silly frog. She's turning into stone. Are you alright? What does it look like? You've got to get Mila to the hospital and stop the frog. God damn, I can never even fucking get the last one. It always is like this. How do you feel? Like I have golden hands, that's how I feel. At least we were able to get you to the hospital win. My life may not be at risk, but my hands, how could this happen to me? I don't deserve this. It'll be alright, we'll get through this somehow. Just like you to try to comfort me. This never would have happened if you hadn't interfered. Game as soon as I hold. I must know everything about what happened. Your answers may determine whether Miss Snide's condition can be reversed. We'll tell you everything, but we have more than just Mueller to worry about. There's a frog hopping around that can turn objects into gold. If we pull together, we might be able to devise a plan to set things right. Here's what we are going to do. Mr. Femel and Penny will stay with Mila and work on reversing her condition. I believe a solution may be possible, but I can make no promises. Be warned, if the frog still holds the failed stone within itself, it will wield power of Chrysopeia. I never thought I'd see the day the Midas touch of myth in an amphibian. How does one respond? With laughter, because the situation is hilarious. Not hilarious, a frog causing chaos all over Hogwarts, turning objects to gold couldn't possibly be funny. Who turned everything he touched to gold also found his power amusing for a time. When he turned his own daughter into a shiny golden statue, he was no longer entertained. Eventually, but only by begging the mercy of the gods. Unfortunately, that option is not open to us. Left a trail leading out of the potions classroom. We'll start by searching the dungeons. An unpredictable nature of a failed stone makes it especially dangerous. Ba 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 ba. Fuck off. Holy shit. Look at all the gold. My poor pet frog has the Midas touch. Everything he comes into contact will turn to gold. He won't, so Ribbit Thief swallowed the failed stone and then turned to gold. It's what Ribbit Thief touches that turns to gold. He has the power of Chrysopeia, just like King Midas. We won't let Ribbit Thief end up like that. Remember when he ate all those glow bugs and everyone thought he was a moon frog? My point is that he ended up safe and sound by then. Hopefully the same thing will happen this time. Let's pick up the trail. So Ribbithy left a slew of golden objects. He's a curious little frog. He just has to go and check everything out. He left golden frog prints behind. The trail leads east, back up to the lower floors. The trail led all the way to the Transfiguration classroom. We have got to find him before he causes any more damage. Maybe too late for that. I take it you two are why my classroom is covered in gold. Liz's frog. So Ribbithy swallowed a powerful alchemical object created by Nicholas Flamel. Failed attempt at the Philosopher's Stone and gave him the power to turn shit to gold. And now you are trying to find the raw new creature before it transmutes the entire school into gold. Your story matches what I was told by the headmaster. What's most important is finding your wayward frog and minimizing the damage. It won't be easy to find him in all this mess. Then let us tidy up as we search. You have searched most of the room and eliminated many hiding spots. The trumpet looks suspicious. Was it always this shiny? So Wibbit, look out. So fast. Let's keep up the chase before he gets away. Surely McGonagall could have casted a spell. She's quick enough, powerful enough, knowledgeable enough. Look at the feathers. It seems that he's finally stopped fleeing. If he's as tired as I am, he needs a break. Let's make it the most of it. Perhaps there's a spell we could use. Let's think it up. I think we know just how to capture Sir Wibbithy. We'll use one of the 4 spells we learned, the levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa. So Wibbithy has safely been captured. I have been so worried about him, I haven't stopped to appreciate how ridiculous this situation is. I show him, what do you think? I suppose it is rather funny. We have been following golden frog prints all over Hogwarts. I do hope that Mueller gets her hands back, but sometimes you just have to laugh. But I think I can carry Wibbithy all the way to Mr. Flamel. If anyone can return him to normal, it's Mr. Flamel. True, despite his fame, he's always been a bit of a recluse until now. What do you mean? It makes me wonder if something else is going on, that there's more to Mr. Flamel's ship that meets the eye. Now that you mention it, I suppose it is a bit strange, but there's something else going on with Mr. Flamel's lecture and Hogwarts visits. I couldn't tell you what it is. You can leave the rest to me. I'll take Sir Wibbithy to Mr. Flamel and see what he can do. I'll go tell Mila the good news and may help lift her mood. With luck, both Mila and Wibbithy will be back to their former selves soon. I can't keep this poor frog levitating forever. I should give him a break. I'll let him rest on the bench for a minute. One more object turned to gold won't be the end of this world. The fountain bench didn't turn to gold. Does that mean? My apologies that your visit has been more eventful than anticipated. It's Professor Dumbledore and Mr. Flamel. They are talking about something. The incident with the failed stone wasn't part of your plan, but it has given me much to ponder. I loathe to separate you from your home and your lovely wife, even for a special lecture. Cover story, Liz thought it was strange that Mr. Flamel would leave his home just to give one lecture. I don't think they have noticed me. I should listen in. The St. Mongoose lecture was a cover, but what exactly are Mr. Flamel and Dumbledore up to? I still don't know for sure. It's of utmost importance. In the one hand, the consequences would be dire. Elicit such temptation, the genuine artifact would to an even greater degree. We can take to ensure the safety and security of that object are well worth considering. Though it seems we may not be entirely alone, eh? Hello. I see you were able to locate the amphibious friend, but he doesn't seem to be turning objects into stone anymore. Finally been spent. Even the failed stone's power is gone. It's still inside Cerebithy. Wow, would you look at that? How did you do that? To have my ways, let an old man keep some of his secrets. We no longer have to worry about that failed stone causing trouble. On finding Cerebithy. Just doing my part to help. You remind me of a certain student who once studied under me in Paris. He would go on and on about the uses of dragon blood and the like. He eventually became quite renowned. Though, if I recall, unlike Mr. Dan here, he had more than his fair share of personal pride. Your actions and quick thinking have helped avert a potentially dangerous situation. Thank you, Professor. What about Mila? Can we turn her back to normal? Let us away to the hospital room. Miss Knight and her golden hands are waiting. Okay, there's only 3. Cause I ain't got much time left. We found Cerebithy and retrieved the failed stone. What took you so long? We had to be careful or we'd be turned to stone too. Don't see why it would take so long to find that just one frog. What matters is that we are here now to heal those golden hands of yours. Your hands should return to normal in time. It's the same true for all other objects that we will turn to gold. Will eventually disappear. Same with the classrooms. Cerebithy disrupted. 6 months, a year at most. It's difficult to say. In that case, we'll just have to fix it now. And I were able to brew a special potion to reverse the transmutation. Worry not, I'll explain as we go. Watch closely as I heal Miss Knights and explain the process. That's the whole bottle. It looks like you have administered the entire potion. Now let's see if it had the desired effects. My hands are back. Thank you, all of you, for doing this for me. Thank you, Dan. You're welcome. Your actions were irresponsible and destructive, and I believe you have suffered enough. What will you do now? I'll take a nap, of course. This experience has also given me much to think about. The headmaster has kindly offered me the chance to speak to the student body during your evening meal. I assure you that it will be quite different. I have a special reward in mind for you as well. Hello everyone, I can hardly believe it, we get to listen to another lecture by Nicholas Flamel. Mr. Flamel also asked me to find him after the lecture. He said he had a reward. Thank you all for allowing me to speak to you. I wanted to say a few words on the study of alchemy, its promise, and its pearls as well. We must be ambitious, but also responsible. Allow me to explain. The rewards of the pursuit of alchemy are extensive, but so are the risks. There is precious little room for error. Like all magic, must be practiced responsibly. For knowledge is neither good nor evil. We must rely on our constant consciousness, our souls to guide us. Thank you and good luck to all of you in your future endeavors or ventures. I thought it was brilliant. It's an important message. Pursuing knowledge shouldn't put other people in harm's way. I need to talk to Mr. Famel. He wanted me to find him after this lecture. What did you think of my lecture? Found it informative. Your emphasis on pursuing magic responsibly was especially interesting. I'll take your words to heart should I ever give a lecture again. Very much. I miss my darling wife, Pernelle, and all the comforts of home. I was happy to visit Hogwarts and St. Mungo's and to get to know students like you. You and Professor Dumbledore seem to have worked something out as well. There's one more item on my agenda as well. Here's your reward. I want to give you the failed stone for yourself. With its power spent, it no longer possesses any danger. I have already achieved my dreams. It's your turn. I hope the failed stone inspires you to, as it has inspired me. But success is only worthwhile if you can share it with the ones you love. Goodbye. I wish you luck on your future Hogwarts adventures.